Okay, I'll stop this training just for a minute. My name's Jay Devon and I want to share plenty of things to help everyone to be happier on the court. Okay, today's video is about the pro tennis and the topic about whether they should have coaching allowed on court when they play, instead of having the normal idea of what tennis is all about. How it's been is 1 against 1, who's the better player on the day, and a very big important part of the fun and the challenge is to be able to work out, like a chess game, when something happens, what's your next move, what are they doing, try to work out what your move should be. That's one of the most fun and interesting parts of the game. So to me, I feel that the on-court coaching should never be allowed. For the women's professional tennis, they're having on-court coaching pretty much all the time except for at the Grand Slam tournaments, which also isn't very clever in terms of if you're trying to aim to win a Grand Slam and then every other tournament you're practicing in a different circumstance and situation where you can rely on the coach almost all the time, then that doesn't really set you in good stead for being able to perform well and do the Grand Slam and make the important victory that people perceiving Grand Slams as the most important thing. So that doesn't follow, so that shouldn't be happening. You should be trying to make perfect practice all the time, so only perfect practice makes perfect, so it needs to be the same scenario. Then another really important thing that I think, and tell me if you think any different by leaving a comment below, is I don't think it sets a very good example when you're having all these male tennis coaches yelling and telling off or having heated discussions at the women while they're playing. So yeah, I don't see in my everyday experience that women love to be told by men what to do. So I don't think that's something you want to be on the TV and sending around the world too. It's not a good message. So that one for sure, I don't even know how it's been happening so far, but it's existing. We need to get rid of it and bring it back to how it was. When you go out on the tennis court, the coaching, if it's good enough and comprehensive enough, and prepare the players well enough to do what needs to be done in all different situations, then I don't really see why they should be getting coaching on the court. And a lot of the reason for the move to do this was everybody was arguing that there's so many people cheating because there's not supposed to be any coaching allowed, as in the Grand Slams, that we should just allow it, make it free for all, or put the coaches on the court. But the really important thing here is that tennis is about the two players and the one-on-one battle. So to me, it's not about the coaches at all, it's about the players. The easy solution I see is that when the matches are on, that none of the coaching staff or people or should be allowed to be on the court at the player box live within communication of the player. They should be at some other place, not on the court, where they can watch it from the TV inside. There's plenty of beautiful places inside the stadiums where they can do that in private. And at that time, it will save a lot of time and effort too, because then they can be just taking notes, watching the match and look at, hey, what does my player need to improve? Where is he losing? What is he doing well? How can I set up that situation more with him so he knows to set that up more? Anything that I never covered, so that I can make sure I cover it out, because the whole idea is the player is supposed to go on over time and not need the coach anymore. That means the coach is really good because the player has learned what to do by himself or herself and then go out and prove it in the ultimate test, which is the matches on the tour. So see what you think, but that's what I think. I think the coaches have had a really good run and have been in the limelight when it's supposed to be only the players. I think when the match is on, anyone who's trying to coach, via, other ways, but everyone who's there who's trying to communicate to the player from the box needs to be removed and let the players play. That's why I say, let the players play. That's what Jay says.